Okay, let's talk about it. If you've been on the internet at all in the last, say, 10 years, you have absolutely seen it. The morning glass of lemon water. It is everywhere. So today, we're going to squeeze the truth out of this massive wellness trend. I mean, from Jennifer Aniston to Naomi Campbell, it's become this signature morning ritual for A-listers. They swear by it for everything. Glowing skin, a faster metabolism, you name it. They've turned this super simple, inexpensive drink into something with an almost mythical status.
So that's the big question, right? Is this stuff really a secret health weapon, or are we all just drinking sour water that happens to have a fantastic marketing team? Let's find out.
So first, let's just unpack why it's so popular. It's not just a drink. It's sold as this almost effortless step towards a very aspirational lifestyle. You know the kind I'm talking about, the one you see on Instagram, full of sunshine and perfect health.
And the claims are, well, they're huge. A quick search will tell you it detoxifies your organs, gives you perfect skin, magically balances your body's pH, and just melts fat away. It sounds absolutely incredible. But what happens when you look past all the Instagram posts and the TikToks? What does the actual research tell us? It's time to peel back the layers and look at some real evidence.
We'll start with the biggest claim of them all, weight loss. This is kind of the holy grail for a lot of wellness trends, so it feels like the perfect place to start our investigation.
So back in 2010, a study published in the Asian Journal of Home Science decided to test this claim directly. They got a group of 100 women together for a really straightforward experiment.
And the results, well, they were pretty striking. After just 2 months, the group that was supplementing with lemon juice saw a significant drop in both their weight and their BMI. Meanwhile, the control group saw no real change at all. This suggests there might be a direct, measurable effect here, a really strong point in favor of the trend.
Okay, let's move on to another major health claim, preventing kidney stones. Now, these are notoriously painful, so believe me, any natural way to prevent them would be a total game changer.
So a clinical trial looked right into this. The theory was that lemons have a ton of citrate, which is a known inhibitor of stone formation. The hope was that it could be a natural alternative to medication for people who get these things over and over again. Now, this is where the story gets really interesting. A little plot twist. After 1 year, everything looked fantastic. The lemon juice group had way fewer kidney stones. But by the 2-year mark, GAD advantage had completely disappeared. There was no significant difference between the groups at all. So, what happened? The answer, it turns out, was just simple human nature. As this chart shows, patient adherence, their ability to actually stick with the daily routine, it just plummeted. After 1 year, compliance was at 68%, but by year 2, less than half the patients were still doing it. And, well, a treatment can't really work if people don't stick with it. So, we have one study that shows some promise for weight loss, and another where the benefits just kind of faded because people couldn't keep it up. But that is not the end of the story. There's a downside here that wellness influencers rarely, if ever, mention.
We need to talk about what this habit can do to your teeth. Because while the internal benefits are still up for debate, the external damage can be very, very real.
This number right here is the key. Lemon juice has a pH level between 2 and 3, which is highly acidic. Just for context, battery acid is at a pH of 1, and regular water is a neutral 7. So yeah, that acidity is where the trouble starts. And this is the critical warning from dentists. That acid can literally dissolve your tooth enamel, the protective outer layer. Once that's gone, it exposes the softer, yellow layer underneath called dentin. And the really scary part? As the Southgate Dental Center points out, this kind of yellowing is permanent. It can't be fixed with whitening strips. We're talking veneers.
So, if you are going to drink it, dentists say you have to be smart about it. Their advice is really clear. Drink it quickly instead of sipping on it all day. Use a straw to help minimize contact with your teeth. Rinse with plain water right after you're done. And this one is crucial. Wait at least 30 minutes before brushing, because brushing that softened enamel can actually make the erosion even worse.
Okay, so we've seen the promising studies, the real-world problems with sticking to it, and the pretty serious dental risks. Let's put it all together and figure out what's real and what's just hype.
The final verdict is pretty clear. Lemon water is not the magic bullet it's made out to be, but that doesn't mean it's totally useless. The actual science-backed benefits are just a lot more, well, down to earth.
So here are the 2 undisputed benefits. First, hydration. Super simple. If adding lemon to your water helps you drink more water, that is a huge win. Second, vitamin C.
A single lemon provides a decent amount, but it's only a fraction of what you actually need in a day. It's a nice little bonus, but it's not going to replace a diet that's rich in other fruits and veggies.
And that vitamin C is genuinely important. As this diagram shows, it's a powerful antioxidant our bodies use for all kinds of critical jobs, like producing collagen for our skin, helping us absorb iron, and fighting off harmful free radicals. So getting a little extra boost is definitely not a bad thing.
You know, this quote really gets to the heart of why trends like this take off. Dr. Debbie Fetter from UC Davis points out that we all kind of want that magic pill. We tend to focus on finding that one single thing that's going to change everything. But health doesn't really work that way. It's a lifestyle, not just a single ingredient.
And that leaves us with a final thought to chew on. Perhaps the true power of lemon water isn't in the juice itself, but in the ritual. That feeling of starting your day with a calm, deliberate, healthy choice that connects you, even just for a moment, to that aspirational world of wellness. What do you think?